side of Pikes Peak at Cragmore Ranch, and so we're going to go up that way. And Sam did a search here, and in 1998 there was a BFRO sighting, and so a Bigfoot sighting. So we're headed toward that direction just below the crag, so we'll see how far we get. And been in the parking lot getting ready, and there's been a ton of bees and wasps. I swear I'm more afraid of them than anything. But anyway, so I have Sam, and we left Travis and we left Caspian at home because Sam wanted to do more of a bona fide Bigfoot expedition. Felt real guilty leaving Caspian behind, but yeah, the poor baby. But Travis is gonna walk him a good long walk. So, all right, well, we will, as usual, see what we could see. Okay, so this is where we came from, and Sam's not sure if he locked the car. Oh, he just figured it out. But anyway, we are, whew, this is almost the worst part of this trail. We're going through those woods. We'd been here once before a while back with Travis and Caspian, and we came back at nighttime. Who knows if we'll end up here at nighttime? I think that is a possibility. All right, well, we'll see what we can see. Okay, so here is the backside of Pikes Peak. We are obviously quite a ways away from the peak, but yeah, so we're going down this now, and I think it's several miles, so we'll see how far we get. Okay, so we're resting and having a snack, and Sam was able to call up the BFRO report about this sighting in 1998 or 1998 or 1999. It was September 11th, which is kind of ironic. And so the guy's name is Jeff, and he was a big game guide, and he was leading some people out on a trail on horseback. And let's see if I can remember this already. So his horse stopped, and he was spooked. The horse was spooked, and the guy, Jeff, thought it was a cougar or something like that. He got off his horse, tried to get his horse to go, and it wouldn't. And then at some point, a 7-foot creature stood in front of the trail and went down the valley real fast. It was gone in 2 steps. So that is the first sighting. Now he had a second sighting the next day. So Sam is going to read that to me, and then I will tell you about it. Okay, so the next day, this guy Jeff went back to where he had seen this creature, and he looked around and he found some footprints, a track, and he looked, compared to his foot, it was like 20 inches long, he estimated. And he then proceeded to spend the night out there to camp out, and I am assuming it's that direction, but I don't really know. But anyway, he couldn't sleep, so he got up in the middle of the night, like 3 a.m., and he had this elk bugle call thing, and because he was hunting, and so he used that, and he got a response. And then he went out to this beaver pond, and across that he saw something squatting, and he thought it was a what? Not a what?
Bull.
A bull. Oh, a bull elk. And so, but then it stood up. Yeah, so then it stood up, and it was a creature. It was a little smaller than the creature he'd seen the day before, but you know, it had reddish fur, reddish brown hair, and the creature saw him apparently and started walking toward his camp. So the guy packed up and got out of there. But really what's interesting to me also is this guy Jeff was a skeptic before this, and he saw one twice. So pretty interesting. So I know that this sighting was what, just below the crags, which is again that way, right? So yeah, that way. So anyway, we're very close to where it happened. So we will see what we will see. All right, so we had seen this before the last time we were here, and I find it this in particular I find purposeful.
Come over here.
Yeah, I will. These 3 branches here, these 3 sticks, and then Yeah, we brought apples, so Sam put the apple up there. It had rolled down the hill, which we found very humorous. But, yeah, that...
Look at that and that. You see how it's weaved?
Yeah.
Doesn't it look really primal?
Yeah, but that didn't just happen by accident.
Like primal,
Yeah.
primal.
Wow. That is really interesting. And like Sam said, they're not like smoothly cut. They've been snapped.
And there's no trash here.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And other places that were... Oh, just because of bicyclists. Okay. In other places that we've seen, there's been trash around, so...
Or like 30 carvings. Oh.
Oh, what?
I don't know if that is the same thing as that.
Well, it's the same thing as what?
Is this... Is that part of the same log?
Yes,
Strange.
I think so.
Usually there's carvings too.
What are carvings?
Like someone was here or...
Oh, right. You mean like people. Sure, like graffiti in the trees.
Look at this thing.
Well, that's not an accident. No. Not going to
Something
be able to
weaved that.
prove who did it. But now this right here seems pretty smooth. Lots of bicyclists. Yeah, I find that very interesting. I think we had seen that before. And something Sam just said a minute ago that was funny and also a very good idea. He said we should find out what the local Native American nations were around here. Tribes, nations, whatever you call them. Find out some of their language and shout that out. I actually think that's a really good idea. So, and I believe it would have been Utes, but I don't know. All right, well, we're going to wait till all these bicyclists go by and go down the trail. Okay, so we just came down to this valley and look at that view of Pikes Peak. Oh, of the Pikes Peak area, I should say. Beautiful. And we came from that hill, quite a few switchbacks. So, and we're going through there. So, and the crags are that direction. Can't see them really behind the trees. They're behind those trees. So, okay, well, we will see what we can see. Wow, my impression of these woods that we just got into is that they are a lot thicker. Seems to have a lot more possibilities, but of course, there were a ton of bicyclists that just went in front of us, so I guess maybe they're going to stir all the Bigfoot out for us. Ha ha ha. Okay. Well, we will see what we will see. And, oh, are we going left or right? We're going right. And we were just remembering that I think the last time we were here, we found a beehive or something, which I think that I am far more scared of that than anything. So, we will see. Okay, so Sam picked up a big log and he's gonna do a tree knock. Of course, we're gonna freak out these bicyclists. Used to do this in New Mexico, which I guess is when he got zapped. Uh-huh. Okay, I didn't hear anything. But we probably freaked out some bicyclists. except for a chipmunk up there. We came up onto this high ridge, and there's been a lot of bicyclists going back and forth. Sam thought he may have heard a whoop, but probably it was one of the bicyclists. I heard a thud. I think what Sam did was when he did that tree knock, it woke up the forest, and there was a squirrel really mad at him. Anyway, so we're just taking a break, and I'm eating a snack of cheese and crackers. I found these almond flour crackers and these pepper jack cheese cubes, and they're really a good snack, much better than relying on like just protein bars. It does not work for me. I'm hypoglycemic, so it's really important that I have the right kind of fuel. Okay, so we're finally going on the trail. Now it's going down. Of course, what goes down must come up, as I always say. We're going pretty slowly, but we're pretty out of practice anyway. And plus, if you go too fast, then you can't observe or hear or anything like that. All right, so we still have like 3 miles until we get to the part where the sighting happened. I don't know if we're gonna get there or not, because what time is it now, Sam?
17:54.
So it's like, what? It's 5 something?
5:54.
Okay, 5:54, almost 6 o'clock. All right, well, as I always say, we will see what we will see. Okay, so we've come to the top of this ridge. It was a long ways up. And of course, there's a beautiful view of the back of Pikes Peak, that whole range. And Sam says, you know, that's where most of the action is as far as Sasquatch goes. I know that for a fact because I know somebody who had an encounter on the other side of Pikes Peak, at Bar Camp. Okay, so we are, well, I don't know how far we're gonna get. We're trying to head to another trailhead that would take us closer to the crags, but I don't know if we're gonna make it, considering it's probably about 6:30 or something. And it'll be dark in a couple of hours, but I anticipated we'd be out here in the dark. I won't be surprised. All right, so as I always say, we will see what we will see. Okay, so we came up and up and up again. I keep thinking the up is going to be over, but it's not. But anyway, we saw this. Yeah, right, exactly. I feel like life is a roller coaster. I was thinking about this the other day. It feels like we're going up and up and up, and I'm anticipating the edge, the top, and we're gonna come crashing down. That's what it feels like. But anyway, little philosophy there, but that's interesting. Like an X, and then another sort of X shape up there, but again, that I don't think is relocated. I can't tell over there without going over there, and honestly my feet hurt too much to even try. But that almost looks like it's relocated because there's a limb underneath that one. I don't know if you want to go over there, Sam. I guess he's going to. All right, here goes Sam, our intrepid adventurer. See what he discovers. Is that in there? What about that one?
But they look kind of weird.
Yeah? Do you think they've been pushed over?
This one looks like it should be stable. Maybe this one would fall over, but...
Huh. Interesting. Well, you know, without actually seeing a Sasquatch do it, we just don't know. So, but it is interesting. All right, well, we're gonna keep going up. Maybe the top will come soon, and then we'll see how far we get. Okay, so I had to go to the bathroom, And I went down there behind those trees, and Sam was standing here with his back to me. But as soon as I said it was all clear, that I was done, he heard what he thought was footsteps. Can you kind of mimic what it sounded like? Really big, and he thinks it went down that way. And of course, the trail goes down that way. So, of course, things happen when or after I go to the bathroom. Okay, so we're sitting on a log, and I'm facing the direction that Sam heard the footsteps. And seems very eerily quiet right now. There were a bunch of chipmunks and squirrels and bird sounds, but now all we hear is wasps and bees and flies around us. So anyway, I don't know how much further we're gonna go down that way. The sun is setting over there. It's like, what, 6:45 or something? So we will see what happens. Okay, so Sam saw this little teepee. He's gonna go, well, obviously he's going closer to it. I don't think I have the energy for that. But he'll take some pictures that are a bit closer. What's your opinion of it? Doesn't know yet. He says it's kind of like a blind. Whoops, I don't even have my camera on it. So obviously a little valley down there. So what's your opinion?
It looks very primal. There's no trash. So what's the other one?
Could be a possibility. All right, well, that was an interesting find. So we just saw a couple of deer. There is one over there. And there was one down there. That's not what Sam heard. Here's the other side of that teepee. Some kind of blind for sure. And then look at that view. Whew, so beautiful. Wow. Can you imagine? This forest is so vast. It's hard enough to see a bear or a cougar, let alone a Sasquatch. So I think we'll go to the top of that hill, and we may be stopping to have a snack and then going back. Okay, so we made it to this trail junction, and Sam had wanted to go down there, but it's like, according to the map, it's more than a mile, and it's after 7 o'clock. We're tired. This is the kind of trip that requires being here earlier or prepared to stay overnight, and we are not prepared for that. We do not have the right equipment. And I don't know why he's going up there. Oh, he found somewhere to sit. So we're going to have a snack. And I thought I heard a voice. But we're going to have a snack. And then I keep rhyming. But we're going to go back. Okay, so we have 3 apples that we're going to put, or Sam is going to put near that teepee. And then after a long rest we are going back. we're going to find a place to eat in town since we don't have the dog. And I'm sure by the time we get back, we will be hungry. But yeah, I really think that a sign of respect is leaving some kind of gifting for the Sasquatch. I am a big proponent of having respect for these creatures because I think that they are intelligent beings. And yeah, just that's what they need. That's what they deserve. So we are, as soon as he's done, we're going to go down the hill. Hopefully it's more down than up. And our feet are hurting. That's probably the hardest thing we have about hiking, is that our feet hurt so much. Ugh, I have heel spurs and Sam has plantar fasciitis, and so do I. So it is not fun. Okay, so he has placed the apples, and as soon as he comes up, we are going to go down. Okay, so thanks, Sam. Yeah. So we're back in the car. That was the longest half mile. We both have really hurting feet. Sam said he needs a foot hospital. At least at the bottom of this hill, they had a bathroom. That was nice. But I still think some of the best action we've got is Rampart Range. But anyway, it was fun, but we're pathetic. We're definitely out of shape. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so that's the end. This is Squatch Mom. Have a squatch-tastic day.